How do rich people hide their money? They say the rich don't pay taxes, but it's not because they don't have the money. It's because they hide it. Not under their beds in the world's strongest vaults, not in a regular bank account. They hide it in places you have never seen, using rules you didn't even know existed. And guess what? It's all legal because they wrote the rules. In this video, let's pull back the curtain. It starts with something called a shell company. Now imagine a business that has no employees, no office, no products, and no customers. Sounds fake, right? That's because it is on purpose. A shell company is just a name on paper, registered in places like the Cayman Islands, Panama, or the British Virgin Islands, where transparency laws are so loose, it's practically a black hole for accountability. You can wire millions into this company, and on the books, it just looks like business expenses or international investments. But in reality, it's a shield, letting billionaires hide where the money came from, who controls it, and where it's going next. No taxes, no questions, no paper trail. And the best part for them? It's legal because the same people who use these loopholes often fund the people who write the laws. Next come the trusts. Trusts sound like something for wealthy families passing things down, and that's partly true. But the way the ultra-rich use them is like a magician doing a vanishing act. They set up family trusts, offshore trusts, blind trusts, each one stacked inside the next like Russian dolls. Then they transfer their wealth into the trust and claim they no longer own it. Technically, that removes the assets from their name, so they don't pay taxes on them. But here's the trick. They still control it all. They choose the beneficiaries. They set the rules. They can even benefit from it themselves. On paper, they have given it all away. In reality, they have just hidden it in plain sight. Then there's real estate, the billionaire's favorite piggy bank. Ever seen those glass skyscrapers in New York or London with floors of apartments that are always dark? No lights, no furniture, no residents? That's because they are not homes. They are storage units for wealth. Rich people buy luxury properties through anonymous shell companies. That way, even the government doesn't know who owns the place. These buildings appreciate in value, generate rental income, and offer tax breaks, all while sitting empty. It's not a residence. It's a vault made of marble and glass. Then comes the art world, the perfect place to launder and hide money. You see, rich people don't buy art just to hang it on the wall. They buy paintings, sculptures, and rare collectibles worth millions, sometimes even hundreds of millions. Why? Because these assets are unregulated, difficult to trace, and easy to move across borders. You can buy a $50 million painting through a shell company, ship it to a Freeport storage facility in Switzerland, and let it sit there tax-free, out of sight, out of reach. No income tax, no capital gains tax, no record of the transaction in any public system. That art just became a ghost bank account with brushstrokes. But the real game changer? Debt. It sounds backwards, but billionaires love borrowing money because debt isn't income. Here's how it works. They use their stocks, real estate, or other assets as collateral and then borrow millions against them. Since a loan isn't considered income, it doesn't get taxed. So instead of selling shares and paying capital gains tax, they borrow cash, live off it tax-free, and let their investments keep growing untouched. Then they pass the assets to their heirs, who get a stepped-up basis, meaning the tax burden resets, and most of that wealth never gets taxed at all. All of this is wrapped up and protected by elite tax lawyers, offshore specialists, and financial architects whose only job is to stay 10 steps ahead of the law. They work out of skyscrapers, charging tens of thousands an hour to bend every law without breaking it. Meanwhile, the rest of us, we pay tax before our paycheck hits the bank. We get taxed on spending, saving, dying, and even winning a game show. The system isn't broken. It was built this way. You earn, you pay, they earn, they hide. Here's a quick question. Would you like to hide your money this way to avoid taxes and exist like a normal person?